I am Paul Visser, and I am the guitarist and singer for Black Orchid Empire. So Tempus Veritas is our new album, and whereas in the past we've looked at stories from our own experience, or on Semaphore, for example, we looked into the future with like a science fiction concept, this album has a different concept that looks at history. So whereas Semaphore was sci-fi, we're calling it hi-fi, historical fiction. How will you break? Put to the question, unholy. So, for example, on Deny the Sun, which is one of the singles from the record, we imagine what it would be like to be in the mind of Pope Urban VIII, being told by his friend Galileo that he'd done some sums and he was pretty sure the sun was in the middle. Another one that was really fun was being inspired by legends of Vikings and thinking about what it would be like to be a Saxon settler from Denmark who, after living in this strange new land for a while, stops seeing the omens of his old gods and starts to wonder if he's been abandoned by them. That song, The Raven, is all about exploring that narrative. So the process for writing Tempus Veritas started even before the release of Semaphore, with little ideas being sent around the band. We started it in earnest when we got back into the studio and we could sit down all in a room together and really plan out how those riffs would work. We always start with music, and then once we're happy with an instrumental, we'll develop a melody and then all together work on the lyric as well.
The start, instead of snares, can we do a tom and snare together?
Yeah, try that. So it's a very collaborative process, and it's something that we are all fully involved in, which is really fun. It stops it from being one person's idea only, being fleshed out by other people, or just from things being a bit unfocused and kind of jam band, which has never been really what we do, although some riffs do come about from us rehearsing as well.
Yeah, man, that was it. That was wicked.
This record is the first time we've had the opportunity to put something out on vinyl, which is really exciting for us. It looks incredible, and I can't wait for other people to see that. And I feel like it's really important for people to have a physical souvenir from the record as well. I remember I used to read lyrics as I listened to music, and owning a physical copy of an album still makes a difference for me, and I'll be excited for people to be able to do that with this new album. In terms of how it differs from our previous work, I think Tempus it's a more refined and a more focused version of our approach to writing songs, and in terms of the sonics and our kind of footprint as a band, I think we have really honed what we do. I feel like we've really found our feet on Semaphore, and Tempus pushes everything forward from that record, but along a path that was definitely defined by that. It's going to be really satisfying to see how people sort of see it as a spiritual sequel to Semaphore, but it definitely explores new ideas, and it definitely pushes us in directions we've never done before. When you're making a record and it takes a very long time and you're really obsessed by the details of it, it's quite hard to take a step back and imagine people actually hearing it for the first time. We're just really excited for people to hear it. It's been a really long time, and it's something that we're incredibly proud of.